Oh my god, bless me. Hey peeps, today is review day and we are looking at some new releases from theBalm. If you don't know, theBalm is one of my favorite brands for many reasons. They have some of my favorite products of all time, for example the Mary Lou highlighter, the Meet Matte Hues liquid lipsticks, so many more iconic face products. They are just brilliant, and they're witty little packaging, they do minis, and now they're all about clean packaging and recycling, so what's not to like? I have here 3 new releases from them. We have here a face primer, a tinted moisturizer, and a concealer. These are all from a new line called Antidotes. Get it? Antidotes. And these are also a part of their clean beauty and green packaging. The face primer comes in this pink packaging, really cute. It says it's a skin protectant with rosehip extracts. And we have here the tinted moisturizer. This is in the shade 18. I also have shade 14, but this one was too light for me, so I got a shade deeper. Now the shade range with these is not good at all, but with this being a tinted moisturizer, it kind of covers a bigger ground of skin tones, but yet there's only maybe like 5 or 6 different shades, so it's probably not going to work for a lot of people. I'm not sure why there is such a minimal range. Maybe they are looking to see how this works out and then expand in the future, but for now there is only a few shades of these. I also got the concealer, which comes in a little tin, which is very cute. Now, ironically, this is in the shade 14, the same shade where the tinted moisturizer was too light for me. That's funny. If you are looking to pick these up, I don't think the concealer and the tinted moisturizer shades correlate. Personally, I don't really like to wear liquid foundation because it ages me, it settles into fine lines a lot. So I'm always looking for a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer. So when I saw theBalm put out a tinted moisturizer of their own, I was like, yep, let me try it. I have had these products for a few months now, so I think it's time I give my opinions. I will add here clips where I apply actually these products, because then you can see for yourself how they work and how they perform rather than me just telling you. A little spoiler alert, I'm not a fan of the primer. It makes me so sad that I don't like something from theBalm. I think this is like the first product I don't like from them, but this just doesn't work for me at all. When we cut over to the demo, you will see exactly why I don't like this. Okay, I'm fresh out of the shower. As you can see, my skin is exfoliated and toned. I have not put any moisturizer on because I want to show you the primer on clean skin, and I'm actually gonna bring you in closer so you can see exactly what I'm talking about when I say that I am not a big fan of this primer. Oh my god, I have totally picked the perfect day to show off like face products, complexion products, because my skin is just having a great time now. So many breakouts. I can only blame myself because I've been literally bathing in chocolate, jellies, and Pinot Grigio. Okay, enough rambling. I'm gonna apply the primer. It's just a clear white moisturizer. And I'm doing very little motions here. I'm like literally barely tapping my skin. I'm very light with my fingers because it doesn't spread out good, and as soon as you play around too much with it on your skin, it starts balling off. Let me just add more here. Again, I'm very lightly applying the product, and straight away I can feel it's very sticky. Okay, so I can see this happening now. The product just starts to ball off my skin. I see all these white little bits. Every time this happens, every time. You can see here more. I just cannot get it to work. It's all coming off on my hands as well. It doesn't matter if I put moisturizer underneath, it doesn't matter if I put a different primer underneath, it doesn't matter if my skin is totally clean or I have just used a wet wipe. Like, every time the product just falls off and it just looks disgusting and it doesn't feel good. It feels very, very sticky. I'm coming even closer to show you, like, see, it's not good at all. It just falls off everywhere. Yeah, the face primer with rose hip extract, it's a no-go for me. I just keep this on hand to show, but this is going into the bin. I cannot make use of it. If you have this product and it works for you, please let me know, because I'm very interested if this works for anybody. Okay, I'm gonna take off this primer now and I will be right back. Now, after that disaster, let's move on to the Antidotes concealer, and as I've mentioned before, this is in the shade 14. It's very funny that the concealer in 14 and the Tinted Moisturizer in the same shade, they're actually very different. The Tinted Moisturizer is way lighter than the concealer. The concealer matches me perfectly. I am kind of over using lighter concealers under my eyes. I just feel that for my face and my complexion, it doesn't really do anything for me if I do the very highlighted and contoured situation. So yeah, lately I have been just gravitating towards concealers that are the same shade as my skin tone. I guess having so many breakouts on my skin today is kind of handy because you can see how good the concealer is at covering them up. This is what the inside looks like. I have used quite a bit of this and I'm gonna go in with my damp Real Techniques sponge because I have nails and I cannot apply the product with my nails, so a sponge will have to do. First of all, I want to show you the coverage underneath the eyes. And as you can see, even that little bit on the sponge has made quite a bit of difference between the two eyes. And this is another reason why I choose same toned concealers, because sometimes I just want a little bit of coverage for my breakouts and my under eyes, and I don't want to use anything else. So this concealer has been really handy for that. I won't put anything underneath this eye just yet. Let's have a look how it covers up my lovely breakouts. At this point, I can just cover up my whole forehead because this is just a minefield here. Okay, so this is one layer of the concealer. Obviously, it's not gonna cover up everything. I mean, you can still see the fact that there are bumps, but it definitely toned down the redness, and for me this is already pretty good. I do want to show you how the Tinted Moisturizer looks like on top of a concealed under eye and also alone underneath the eye. And again, now I'm using the shade 18 because that matches me better. The shade 14 is way too light. Now, what do we think? I myself see that the Tinted Moisturizer on its own did actually a lot better job. Now, I did use more actually, so maybe that's a little bit cheating, but I use the Tinted Moisturizer on its own all the time, and this is plenty of coverage for me because I prefer a more natural look. If I am going somewhere, I do combine the two. I put first the concealer and then the Tinted Moisturizer on top. I will demonstrate this now. So under the right eye, we only have the concealer. So now I'm gonna put a bit of the Tinted Moisturizer on top as well. I don't know, looks weird. So today, I don't know if this under eye is just a bit puffier, but still the left eye with only the Tinted Moisturizer looks better to me in the mirror. I don't know how it looks in the camera, but let me know what you think. I will finish off now my entire face and apply the Tinted Moisturizer all over. Alright, so we have all over now the concealer and Tinted Moisturizer in the shade 18. 2019, and for it being a tinted moisturizer, I think the coverage is pretty good. So this would definitely qualify for a medium coverage product, and being a tinted moisturizer, it does feel very hydrating. I would be careful if you have very oily skin. This might be a little bit too much for you and it might just slide off. Personally, I always set everything that I put on my skin now with powder because my skin has changed from dry to combination, and in the T-zone especially, I see a lot of shininess come through lately. And here just a last little close-up of the tinted moisturizer and concealer. I have not set this with any powder just yet. I will complete my whole face and then we're gonna come back for some final thoughts. Now that I have finished my whole face, I have dried my hair, let's have some final thoughts on these products. I did set the tinted moisturizer with a powder because, as I said, if I don't, this whole situation will get very greasy for me. The face primer, there's not much to talk about. It's not good, it's not working for me. However, the tinted moisturizer and concealer, I really like these. I would definitely repurchase the concealer because it is a light coverage, it's not too cakey, and I don't feel like it clogs up my pores when I use this. The tinted moisturizer, at the moment, my absolute favorite. I can wear this on its own if I want a more natural look, even for like meetings over Zoom or whatever platform you're using. Even a little bit of this tinted moisturizer makes you look a lot more airbrushed and a lot more awake, because a lot of the time I go to meetings and I just have rolled out of bed and they don't need to know that. Now, if I do want to go somewhere and I need a little bit more coverage, all I gotta do is just add on some powder foundation or any type of powder to make it locked in, do my face, eyebrows, blush, bronzer, highlight, setting spray, and I am ready to go, and this will last me throughout the day. I will insert here a picture as well of me wearing the product for a whole day. As you can see, it still looks good. I am a little bit shiny, but you know, you can just top that up with a little bit of powder if you need to. But overall, the wear time is really good, even for a tinted moisturizer. Those are my thoughts on the Antidotes products from theBalm. Let me know what you think, and I hope this video was somewhat informative for you and you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I will link here some more videos that you might be interested in, so go ahead and click on them, and until next time, I will see you later. Bye.